The topic of discourse today is the spiritual part of maintaining the new beginning. That is, things you need to put in place spiritually so that you can enter, enjoy, and also keep on enjoying your new beginning. And Miss Nafisat Oyedele is right here in the studio. So you are welcome, ma.
Thank you, John D. Thank you for bringing me to your program, and good morning, everyone. My name is Nafisat Oyedele.
Thank you so much. The spiritual part of maintaining the new beginning. Ma, when we talk about the new beginning, like in your own view, in your own words, what do you understand by that?
To me, new beginning means to start something afresh, to begin a new thing, a positive thing in a new way. That is new beginning to me.
Wow, to begin to start something afresh and start doing something positive in a new way. Now, how can we assess the new beginning? Like, how can we enter the new beginning? How can we start something afresh? I mean, something positive.
There are several ways we can start something new. But the first way to start something new is to create a vision for a new chapter. You have to have that vision that, okay, I want to do this thing. Probably, let's say I am planning to become a billionaire now. You know, that is a vision already. That's, okay, I want to be a billionaire. So I will have to paint that vision that, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I want for the new life. You have to first paint that vision. That is the first step to access a new life, a new beginning, the vision.
So the vision is
the first one. Then the second one is prepare for your vision even before it becomes a reality. Okay, I want to become a billionaire. That is my vision, and I'm just sitting down without doing anything to become a billionaire. You can see that I'm not working towards that new life.
Yes.
So if I'm trying to become a billionaire, definitely I have to prepare for it. I will start from somewhere. It is not as if I will just say, I want to become a billionaire. That is my vision, and I will not work towards it. So definitely, if you want to have a new beginning after creating that vision, you must definitely prepare for it. Then another one is create new habits that match your vision. That new vision that you are aiming towards, you have to create habits that match it. Though you might have some habits that are working towards the direction before, but you might still have some things that you ought to do that you are not doing yet. So you have to create habits that will match, that will suit that position. Imagine you saying that, okay, I want to become the leader of this and the leader of that in the next few years, and you are found wanting of criminal activities now. You can see that habit does not suit the vision you have created. You have to form habits that will match the new vision that you have painted for yourself. So that is another point. Then another one is say no to someone or something that does not fit your new life.
Say no to someone or something
that does not fit that new life. You know, you have not actually entered that new life, but you have painted that vision. And remember, I already said you have to work towards everything that will make you achieve that new life. So you have to say no to someone or something, anything that you know that, okay, this and this will not make me achieve the vision I'm working towards. Definitely you have to say no to it. You have to learn how to say no. But the mistakes most of us make those days is Mr. A or Mrs. A or Miss A has been my friend for several decades, even though Mr. A or Miss A has not been impacting anything positive in your life, but because you have known that person for decades, so you have decided not to let that person go. And that is the mistake we are making. Because people like that, even if you are trying to create a new vision for yourself, probably the person just said, don't do it now, or probably you can't do it now. Because you have been with them for a very long time. You decide to do what? To move to their tune that, okay, since the person has been my friend for a very long time, I don't need to do it. So you have to say no You learn how to say no to someone or something that will not make you reach that new life that you are painting for yourself. So another thing is, and the most important thing is, be open to new learning.
One should be open to new learning, new ideas.
The mistake, let me say, virtually all of us are making is we are not ready to learn. We are not ready to learn new things. Even those of us that we are learning already, we are not ready to learn new things. We will believe, I've known it and I've known it for life. I've been working here for decades, so no one can have anything new. We have to be open to learn new things. You have to learn, because the more you learn, the more you know. If you just stick to what you have learned since about 10, 20 years ago, definitely you will be lagging behind. So we have to take that as the most important thing, aside from creating the vision, preparing towards the vision, saying no to someone or something that will not make you achieve your new vision. You have to be able to learn. It is this situation you will see someone that will say, since I've not learned any handwork before, I'm old now, I can't do it again. I can't do it again.
Yeah.
So it is because such a person has not opened him or herself to learning new things. We have to be able to learn. Like, look at the world now. The world is gradually moving to the digital age.
Yes.
So people that have learned 20, 15, 10, even 5 years ago might not be that familiar with all these digital stuff. So me saying I'm too old to learn anything about computer, you can see that I'm trying to draw myself back to several decades. So all these things, I believe, if you can put them together, you can definitely access a new beginning.
A new beginning. And looking at the points that Miss Nafisat gave, and that's to tell my friends out there that you can access the new beginning. It is possible. It is possible. What you just need to do is to create for yourself the vision of the kind of life that you want, the kind of new beginning that you desire for yourself. You embrace it, you believe in it, and you learn the habit that suits the new beginning that you desire. And also you say no to people or to some things that will not allow you to access your new beginning. Now, man, after accessing the new beginning, assessing the new beginning is not the end, because things can change. Now, how can one maintain that new beginning? Let's say, okay, I have a vision for myself to become a billionaire, and I followed all the procedures you gave in entering, in assessing the new beginning, and then I emerged a billionaire. But we've seen billionaires that go, or that went bankrupt in 5 years. Now the question is, how can I maintain the new beginning?
All right, thank you, John D, for your question. You can maintain a new beginning. The first step to maintain a new beginning is to submit yourself to Almighty God. That is the first step. To maintain a new beginning, you have to submit yourself that, He is my Alpha and Omega. He is my creator. So you have to submit yourself to Him. Then after submitting yourself to Him, you have to always take Him along all your journey. Some people, if they've prayed, okay, I've prayed today, God, give me this, give me that, and immediately God granted their wishes, they decided to neglect God. So it is only when they have problem, that is when they will remember that there is one God again. Somewhere. So definitely, if you want to maintain your new beginning, after praying to God that He should give you this and that, you have to constantly take Him along your journey. Every step, you have to constantly take God along with you. Then another one is taking action. Action. Some people can pray from now till next year. I'm serious right now, John D.
Yes.
Some people, they can pray from now till next year, but they will never walk. I don't know if they are actually expecting a miracle. Probably a manna will just drop from heaven. So after submitting yourself to him, after taking him along with your journey, you have to take actions. The Bible says heaven helps those who help themselves. And Yorubas will always say, Omo to ba shipa ni iya egbe. So if you decide to pray and pray and pray, and I'm not saying God will not answer your prayer, but it is through someone or through something that God will answer those prayers. So please, you have to learn as much as possible as you pray, as you've learned to pray. Please learn to take actions too.
Yeah, just like one of my friends, we always say that pray as if you are not going to walk, and walk as if you are not prayed.
That is it. And another one is taking care of other people. Some people believe if I help this person, he or she might be more successful than me. Fine. If the person is successful than you, who told you that your new beginning will last you forever? If that person is successful through you, definitely if things turn bad for you, that person will be able to do what? Will lift you again. But most of us who don't want to help these days, please, you have to do what? You have to take care of other people. Because that is one of the things Almighty Allah, I'm talking about Islamic perspective now. Yes. That is one of the things Almighty Allah always used to bless someone. Said, when you give,
yes, ma'am.
When you give, then Almighty Allah will replenish your pocket in 10 folds.
Wow.
So you understand all those things like this. So if you not decide that, okay, I don't want to care for them, or probably they did not help me when I was asleep, you can see that you might not be able to maintain your new beginning like that. So if you are able to do all these things, I believe by the will of God, because Almighty Allah did not promise us a smooth lifetime or true. You will have your challenges and the likes like that. But when the time comes, your faith, your act of giving out, and your submission to his will, that is why I said earlier that you have to submit to his will. Your faith, your submission to his will, and your act of giving to others will help you maintain your new beginning.
Wow, that's lovely. But there are some people that they have, can I call their belief or their opinions or quote? They believe that, okay, if you help this person, okay, they will think, he's trying to show off, and as a result of that, they will look for everything in their power to pull such a person down. That kind of mindset, is it a good one to hold?
It is not, actually. And I want to correct a notion. Whenever you are giving anything, you should do it sincerely, and not what will people say, or how will they feel, or what are they saying. If you want to do anything, he said, do it lillah wa rasuli. That is, you should do it with the will of Allah, that I'm doing this for God, just because God has commanded us to do this, and not because I want them to say this or I want them to say that. They say taba guyan ninu, what is it called? I don't actually understand that.
Taba guyan ninu ewe, that is something.
And it's yo. That is it. That is the fact. Even if you decide to give all your wealth to some people, they will still say kiloshe. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? That is why anything you have to do or anything you want to do it sincerely, that I'm doing it for God.
For God. And if we are doing things for God, if it is because of God that we are doing it, then God will not allow any evil to
befall us. That is it.
And now, examples. Do you have examples of people that entered the new beginning and maintained it?
This is what is it called? I will say most people in our society, most top people, they started from somewhere. They start because if we should look at the story of Zuckerberg, that is what is it called? Zuckerberg owns Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp.
Yeah.
He doesn't start a day. he doesn't just become a billionaire. But one person I always like to use as an example is someone we call Prophet Ayuba, and the Christian call him Job. We all know that Job is what is it called, or Prophet Ayuba is a prophet of God.
Yeah.
And if we can recall his story well, he was afflicted with diseases at a point.
Yes.
And the diseases got worse. Why? Because he did not remember God. He did not call on him. Not because he did not even remember, but he did not do what? He did not speak out. And the moment he spoke out and he said something, what happened? His life changed. And a new beginning does what? It happened. So that is telling us that if you have the faith and the zeal to do something, you don't need any motivation code that you have to do this, you have to because there are most of us, no matter what you tell them, speak from now till next year to motivate them. If you've not sat down and think. You see this new beginning that we're talking about, it is a personal decision. It is just like the new year, new system, new year, new me, new year, new resolution, and the likes like that. Do you think it is everyone that make that resolution? No. Most of them just say it, but people that actually had the intention to do the new resolution and the likes like that, they do what? You will see changes in their life. That is why you will say, lágbájá ò mà kí ń kàwé tẹ́lẹ̀, ó ti ń kàwé sí. You understand it like that? So even people, when you tell them, they will just always say, Ọlọ́run, the Almighty God that did this for this so person that made Elon Musk the richest man on planet. God, I just want him to remember me. Do you think Elon Musk is sleeping? I remember the day that Elon Musk was said to be the richest man on the world. The first tweet he tweeted was, "Let's get back to work." That was the only tweet. Yes, I remember that day. That was the only tweet. He said, "Let's get back to work." So that is to say, even if you are planning to do this and that, if you are planning to pray and worship God and the likes like that, and you are not taking actions, definitely you probably might not be like Elon Musk.
So it is necessary to work and work. So if you have entered your own new beginning, that is a clarion call for you to get back to work. You can't afford to rest on your horse. You've got to sit up, you've got to sit tight and say, okay, I'm ready to do everything in my power to maintain my new beginning. You do everything in your power to eradicate people in your life that are there to suck you dry, to draw you down, to just make sure to bring you down to level 0. You must do everything in your power to maintain your new beginning. And just like Prophet Ayuba spoke out, you need to speak out. While you are there, you need to speak. Continue speaking the kind of life that you want. Don't say, okay, I spoke myself to here, I created for myself a vision and I entered into the vision. Okay, now is the time for me to enjoy. No, that's not the time for you to enjoy. That is the time for you to get back to work. So thanks so much, Miss Nafisat Oyedele. Your presence today means a lot to us and to my fans out there. Now, what is your final words to our people out there?
All right, before I wrap everything up, I would like to quote Quran chapter 6 verse 97, which says, "Whoever works righteousness, man or woman, and has faith verily to him, we will give a new life, a life that is good and pure. And we will bestow unto such their reward according to the best of their actions."
Best of their actions.
I want us to lay emphasis on the what? On that actions. That is, if you have been righteous, you have been praying, you have faith and the likes like that, and you are not taking actions, definitely you are not doing enough. So I want us to stop procrastination today and start something new. And I say cheers to a new year, cheers to a new month, cheers to a new week and another chance for us to get it right.
Thanks so much, Miss Nafisat Oyedele. So my people out there, take action. Take action this year. Don't sit tight. Don't say, okay, I want to become a millionaire and sit tight. No, you've got to wake up. You've got to work. Don't say, okay, I want to become the richest man in Kwara State, and now you sit down, no, you don't do that. You wake up, you do everything in your power, you pray, you ask, you work and pray and work, and I'm telling you, things are going to change for you. You can't say you are looking for the fruit of the womb and now yet you only meet with your wife once a month. Kilo day now. You've got to do what? You've got to work. So this month, this year, take action. Thanks once again, Miss Nafisat Oyedele, for coming for our program.
Thank you so much.
So this is where I'll be drawing the curtain on today's edition of Fair for Success. Beat the best and be the best. And like I always say, bring your advert to this program. Bring your advert to Okin FM 105.7, because that's one of the way you can keep me on the air for years. So place your advert coming on this number 09039616523. I call that again, 09039616523. Until next week Monday, same time that I'm going to be coming your way again. Ensure to fulfill your vision and your passion to be all what you want to become in all aspects of your life. John D says bye for now.